Hello, if there is anyone here, I have now gotten Steam open, so that is good. And I'm going to open Doodle Empires now. Doodle Empires. Oh, are you kidding me? Needs an update, guys. Needs an update. This better be quick, I swear. Okay, 34% or 65, 70. Okay, it's done. Thank you, it's done. Okay. Yep. Okay. So the chat currently has no one in it. Obviously gonna do if. Yeah. Okay, so obviously no one here right now, so gonna have to close that. And where shall we start? Since it's just gonna be me for now, at least, I'm gonna say I feel like a respectable place to start is Prussia. I'm just gonna name this as Prussia for now. Someone can claim this later if they want, but for now it is Prussia, and it's actually going to be quite a big country, to be fair. I'm going to pick them again. Oh, and they're getting a split. Well, that is not very good. I feel like the best thing here to do is honestly Kaliningrad. Obviously, guys, well, if there is anyone here, I don't actually know right now, but when there is people, you can choose a country if you want to like control them or whatever. Yeah, there's no people here. Okay, well, we're going with you again, and you're going to now expand this square, even making a landing at here, because I did not mean that. We'll expand you this way, and you're going to be quite expansive. Then we're going to go over to you. You're building a castle. Well, Berlin's around there, so Castle Berlin. So we're going to take this in turns. So founding a religion of Bluism. Okay. So you're now going to go this way, and you're also going to go up into Sweden, but you're then going to launch offensives by here to push Kaliningrad out of Kaliningrad, and you're actually going to be very successful in that. But coming back over to Kaliningrad, oh, they've got new brush noises. That's interesting. But anyways, you are now going to take this back, because this is obviously your core area, and it got taken, so you're going to take that back, and then you're just going to leave these guys, and you're going to start going in this area. I wonder if there's anyone in the chat yet. No. Okay. I feel like I'll wait till until someone shows up. Okay, I honestly think I might have been shadow banned because I'm getting no views from this. And it's not even that late. I got more views of that stream yesterday. I'm just waiting to see one message and then I'll continue. That's all I need. One message, guys, and I'll continue. One message. I think, genuinely think I've been shadow banned. Hello, Wolf3. Finally, I can continue. So, Wolf3, there's this country and there's this one. You can choose which one you want to be. It's really up to you. They're both probably around the same. The blue one is slightly bigger though, however, and they do have a religion, so you can choose which one you want to control. Okay, blue. Okay. Wolf 3. There we go. So, okay, we get Wolf 3. And you're gonna be creating a new nation, apparently. So that is gonna be, like, Brittany. Because I want to spread this out a bit. I'm changing these names, by the way, when people claim these countries. These names are just temporary. So we're going to see a Brittany country right here, and they're also going to have a bit of land in the UK, not much. They are essentially France. Okay. There's Wolfrey and blue. Okay. So you get a small expand. So Wolfrey, you can choose to either invade the red or expand. Oh, there we go. That's what I forgot. Okay. I was hoping for more viewers, I've got to be fair. But that's how life is. Okay. Invade the red. So this is only a small expand, so it won't necessarily be too much, but you will be able to take a bit of Sweden as well as moving in a little bit. So now we're going to go over to the red country, and they're going to be founding a religion. Redism. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go back over to you, and you're founding a religion. Okay. Blue. No. 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 Bluism. There we go. So we're gonna go back over to you, and seriously, just re-adopt my. What is wrong with you, Wolfrey? Anyways, I guess. Oh my gosh, you're not telling me you're adopting another religion. That's one thing I don't like about this game. Union. Well, I suppose the red one is the only likely thing, so you now have an empire, Wolfrey. Well, you're actually having a small split, so you can actually say bye-bye to that empire, because the Prussian country is going to return immediately after their union. Oh, I've gave them I've gave them the Estonian Islands. My gosh. But they're actually going to be based right here, and they will take back Castle Berlin, and they're now going to split you in two, Wolfrey. Okay, who's next? Wolfrey. Wolfrey's next. You get in a new leader. Who's next? Brittany. Small split. I know the Basque region's up by here in Spain. No, I kind of want the UK to break away. I feel like that would be a good country that people would choose. No, no. London. The Netherlands could break away too, though. I don't know, it's only a small one. And we'll give them this Normandy, I think it is. There we go. There we go. That is London. Who's next? Brittany again. Union. Well, you're not having your land back, so you can union with yourself. Small expand. Well, wolf free. Sorry, but the Prussians will be taking more land from you, and yeah. But we're back over at Brittany, and they are going to be expanding this way. What are these guys? They're clearly flatlanders, I believe, because they're not reacting very well to the mountain. Let me check. Yeah, flatlanders. These guys are flatlanders. You're a mountaineer Prussia, are you? Strange. That is rude. Yeah, I know it very much is. Well, sorry for the Prussians, but they are also now losing land, and I feel like the best thing to do here is Baltic Islands. There we go. And these islands are just gonna bring away. Who's next though? Wolf 3. Okay, so Wolf 3, you've got a small expand. You can obviously choose what you want to do. You can also invade if you want. Okay, we'll give Wolf 3 a minute to respond. Expand into the Baltic Islands. Okay, Wolf 3, you're obviously being quite aggressive there. You know, these guys just got independence, but they're now no more. And for the rest of your turn, I'm just going to use it to expand you, because there's a lot of open land by here, and maybe you'll also take a bit from these guys, which we're going to select you again, and you're actually having a small split, so not very good choices of me, sorry, Wolf 3. But we're going to be releasing Sweden from the Wolf 3 Empire. And the Swedes are also getting their island, as well as these islands, which I know are Finnish in real life. And for some reason they're taking parts of Denmark too. This is really strange. Oh, still going. Still. Okay, well, Prussians are you're joking me, and you mate. Okay, well, the obvious answer for a new nation is going to be a gold nation, and it's not going to be the gold nation. Well, it is the gold nation, but not the bad gold nation. Only some people get that reference. Hope Wolf 3 gets that reference. Yeah. Wrap them around, yeah. There we go. World War 1 should start with these guys like they did in Wixel. Anyways, we'll start them going into parts of Turkey now. Okay. Hello, King Parrot. Please choose a country. This big blue thing is already taken, so you can choose like the Ukraine country, the Prussian country, the Swedish country, the French country, or London. Just London. You can choose. You can choose what country you want. I'm also playing a storm chasing game, so okay, Wolfer. Oh. King Parrot, I'm going to ask again. If you wish to participate, please tell me which country you're interested in having. I'll be checking the chat in a moment. So what's next? Brittany. What are they getting? Small expand. Well, I don't think they want war with London, even though they probably do, but I don't think they should. They really should, because they might not survive that. So, oh no, I've got to go with them again. Well, I guess at this point we may as well just make Morocco. The big Morocco. Has he said anything? Nope. Okay. So I'm just gonna move on. New nation. Well, I kinda wanted this to break away anyway, because it would be interesting, so just do Turkey. I know new nation obviously doesn't mean breakaway, but it's more interesting that way. They will not get control of West Istanbul though. That is gonna stay with the Crimeans, because it's just not really much of a breakaway. This is more or less just a new nation forming, as well as with a bit of a breakaway to join the new nation. However, they will be getting into parts of the Caucasus and even entering parts of Crimea, which should be quite worrying for the Crimeans. But that is going to be it for them. I'm coming back over to the Moroccans now. They're finding a religion. No. Dark greenism. That's really specific. But I couldn't think of any names off the top of my head, so that's gonna be it. Okay, so we now got the Prussians. I'm sorry, Wolf 3, but they're just gonna finish off your little colony by as well as push up into the Swedish a bit, because to be honest, I don't really understand why. Oh my gosh, why they own that bit of land. Thank you very much, game. I do appreciate this. But the Swedes are now completely pushed out of Denmark, and the Prussian country is becoming a very big one. Wolf 3 is gonna see some tension with the... Okay, so the Prussians have a colony in Britain for some or France, owned by Britain now for some reason. It's really weird. Okay, Wolf 3, well, you've got a new nation, Wolf 3. Yo, Excelsior. Hello, Sludge. Do you want a country in this that you can control? If so, just tell me what colour you want. This is honestly a really dead stream. I expected much better. Should probably stream in the mornings, and I suppose so. Don't see a better time really. I want it in Syria. Okay. I'll just wait till we get a new nation card. No. Okay, I've got to split them. You know, I can actually make the probability of a new nation much bigger, so let me do that. No, that's not the right one. Game settings. New nation. There we go. Not London again. Small split. My gosh. West France. This is so stupid, honestly. Why is the brush so low now? Right, I'm going over to these guys. See, this is the one problem with this game is, but there we go, spawn new nation. Okay. So Syria. Okay. Sledge. There we go. So your country is gonna start on the coast, and they're then gonna start going inwards around the river, and they're gonna settle in this area, and this country will be essentially Syria, but under a new name. Now they could be a rival to the Turkish country up north, but we'll have to see. As for now, they start moving into parts of Israel too, going into this area and the Sinai Peninsula, and this is a very large country, but it's going to be it for now. Okay, Brittany country next. Again, a new leader. I kind of just want to keep taking them to get rid of this mess, to be honest. Oh, I can turn down the new nations now. I don't want them being so many. There we go. Small expand. Okay, you're just gonna start decimating these stupid countries. There we go. Okay, right. Who's that? Okay, it's actually you, Sledge. Oh. So, fortunately, you're having a split, and I feel like the most likely thing to happen is the formation of Israel. So obviously, to everyone in the chat, I am very sorry about how this has turned out, but that's just how life is sometimes, and it's so ironic how your country's leader is a uniter. Well. So we're now coming over to Wolf 3. He's got a colony over here now. Great. Okay, the Crimeans now. Expand. Great. Who next? Okay, Prussia. Are they gonna get rid of this? No, they're not. No, they're not. Okay. Germany. Germany genuinely is all I can think of. I really should have made it the Netherlands, but it's too late now. There we go. That's it. Ooh, Israel. Okay. Do not fear Mooksters here. Okay, welcome Mookster. You can choose a country. There's obviously the Israel country. The Israel country here. Okay. The Karelian country. They're forming a union. Who's the stupidest country here? Sweden. Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay. Brittany. Well. Yeah, it's all I can think of, innit? Yeah, there we go. Okay, who's up next? Wolf 3. Is this gonna be Wolf 3's chance at rebellion, or is he gonna extend his weird colonies? Well, yeah, that's about right, innit? Okay. So Turkey, they're founding a religion. Well, dark redism is obviously the choice here. Dark redism. There we go. So who's next? Wolfrey again. Wolfrey, you're actually adopting a religion. You can choose to keep your religion, adopt dark redism, or adopt dark greenism. Wolfrey. Actually, I'll save you the pain, Wolfrey. Let's do a poll. What religion should Wolfrey adopt? So option 1, we've got dark. No, I think it's bluism. Then we've got dark greenism, or we've got dark redism. It's obviously going to be left up to the chat, so we'll see what the chat thinks about Wolfrey's fate. So there's actually no votes for it. Dark redism is the first result. Okay, there's 3 people in the chat, so 2, okay, bluism. And what is the deciding vote gonna be? We'll obviously leave this going for about a minute or something until it gets to 3 votes. Okay. Should we give it another minute? Well, 4 votes, really? Oh, it's still a tie. I feel like they're gonna have to go with dark redism just because it was the first one to be voted. A yellow country in Spain, okay. Well, sorry Wolfrey, but yeah. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. So we're just gonna try and get a split for this country, but don't know how likely that is. I'm just gonna keep going with them until we get a split. Adopt a religion, oh my, you know what? Make them adopt dark redism. Yeah, don't even care anymore, just build a castle. Castle Paris. There we go. Can these guys get a split already? Like, they're so annoying. Like, just stop. Like, they look like Napoleon now. Bloody hell. Don't understand it. I'm actually going to have to increase the chances of splits for 10. Oh. You know what? Who should we unite them with? This thing, yeah, why not? Why not, honestly? Split, finally, okay. Mookster. There we go, guys. Right. So yellow Spanish countries. We'll start it by here. We'll also give you tip of Morocco and parts of Portugal, but you're actually going to get all of Portugal, and you're now going to start going up the French coast, and even going into parts of Italy. You're a very large empire, Mookster, but and you're going to keep going apparently. Well, there you go, Mookster. Are they the same pixels? Oh, you've just got more than France now, Mookster. That's interesting. Okay. So who's next? It's the Crimeans, and to be honest with you, they're taking this back. And I'm gonna give them more. Why are they adopted a religion? Just take this. Take bluism. Take bluism. I genuinely don't know why the red country is bluism. This is so stupid, honestly. Oh my. Why are you getting a split? Oh my gosh. Yeah. I have an idea, and only people who understand this will understand that we're doing a purple Odessa country. That's the split. Only certain people will understand this, but we now have an Odessa versus a Crimea, and are they exactly? No, the Odessa is slightly bigger. During this stream, okay. Germany, okay, completely. Thank you, Germany. So tired of this stupid exclave. And Mookster, the Germans have just took land from you. Okay, who's up next? London, finally. Just unite them with France, honestly. There we go, London. Feel proud, London. We're back at the Crimeans. They're having another split, guys. We're having another split. You can't get enough. The Caucasus are the only other possible thing that I can think of, and just make them a bit bigger. Why not? I'm gonna go up the Caucasus. Oh, that now they're having a split. What's this thing by the Russia ones? Donetsk, I think is that. I don't know. Might be wrong, but we're doing Donetsk up by here. There we go. Oh, but we're back at Israel. What do Israel want now? So they're actually expanding. Okay. This is fine, guys. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. We're back to the Odessan country. They're diverging their origin. Okay. Interesting. Just very. Why does Karelia come from Brittany? I'm so confused. Israel, okay. Back again. Continuing this expansion. Oh, well, I'm gonna pick them again just because they're founding a religion. Well, I don't know. Judaism, Israelism. I don't know. Would it be funny if I make Israel Islam? It is. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. There we go. Light bluism. There we go. Okay. There we go. Wolf 3, you're creating a new nation, and we're just gonna do it just just for someone, I'm sure you all know who. We're going to be adding a Norwegian country. There we go, just all around the coast. And I'm going to put them again. Do not split. I just said it. Right, well, we're bringing back Sweden, because I'm not taking any Norwegian land away. Bringing back Sweden. There you go, that's all you get in Sweden. Are you joking me? Why are the Caucasus having a small split? I've had enough. Stupid. North, east Caucasus. There we go. That's all they're having. That's all they're having. Nope. So we're gonna go back over to Syria and don't even know what to say. You've had 2 splits since forming, and some people understand this, some people won't. But the only thing I can genuinely think of is a purple Mesopotamian country, and that's going to be all they're getting. Back in Morocco, they're going to be expanding again. There we go. Well, we're back to Mookster. What's he doing? He's doing a large expand. So the only place I see this really happening is into the French at this point, and maybe the Germans too, but we don't have time for that. The Moroccans, they're expanding again. Okay. You know, would it be funny if I just like gave the Moroccan? Is Antarctica? No, it's not. Well, I'm just gonna give the Moroccans control over the Falkland Islands, as well as all these random islands out in the middle of nowhere, as well as like the southern part of Argentina. There we go. Don't tell anyone about that, guys. It's a secret between us. W stream, yep. Mr. Norwegian, we've obviously left a country that you can pick right up here. I specifically gave it independence for you. You can obviously control this country. Right, London, you're having a split. Honestly, I feel like it's gonna have to be Denmark. Gonna have to be. Could be the Netherlands. Why do I keep forgetting? Oh, well, they're taking all of the Netherlands apparently. Oh, that's all. The UK is being left with. Okay, who's next? Crimea. I think I skipped over Prussia there, but yeah, you know, at this point I'm creating Ukraine. Honestly, there's literally nowhere else I can give independence from this thing. It's gonna have to be Ukraine. We've got Crimea as well as Ukraine now, because honestly, I'm expanding them more. I don't even care. I know I was against it, but come on, you're not having that. Thank you. Odessa, you're not anything anymore. There we go. That's it. Germany, what are they doing? Small expand. Well, they're going to continue going after Mookster because he's not responding, but now he's got an exclave and building a castle. called Corsica. I swear that's not Corsica. I swear it is. It's the French one in it, because Napoleon was sent there. I don't know. Well, Mookster is finally responding with a large expand. It took him long enough, really. But he's gonna link back up with his exclave, as well as linking back up his empire, the Empire of Spain, I assume, because it started in Spain, but you never know. He's also going to take Castle Paris, or try to. Anyways, Ukraine's next, okay. Well, they're going to push this purple Odessan country. I don't even think they're in Odessa anymore. No, they're not. Okay, who's next? Wolf 3. Okay. Well, honestly, I've had enough of this thing, so take over that. Crimea, what are you doing? Small expand, just there we go. There we go. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna use this last thing for something very important. We're gonna give the Crimeans control over this island, and this. Oh, and this. Whatever islands are there? Oh yes, this. I forgot what it's called. There we go. Let's select the nation. London, finally. A large expand, honestly, I don't even care about their colonies. I've been waiting to give them more lands in the UK. So, there we go. Ugh. Are they gonna get all of it? Yeah, I've got all of it. They won't get more. My gosh. They won't take all of Ireland, but they'll get the north. Where do you want to be, Zigo? You can choose a country to control if you want, because it might take a while to get a new nation, unless I get one right now. Imagine that. Yeah, we're not. But what country is this again? Is it you? Yeah. Well, your goals. So I feel like, yeah, there we go. Self-explanatory. Crimea again. Circle. Castle. There we go. The Moroccans. Oh, well. Falklands. There we go. I still don't know why I gave them control over the Falklands, but I did, and we all know how this turns out. Oh, I give up, guys. I give up. Why are the Falklands having a split? Hello, Chiltern mapping. I don't know. Argentina's all I could possibly think of. Ah, that's it. That's it. Oh my. Oh, what can I give independence? What can I give independence for that? What? Oh my gosh. That's actually crazy. What are my settings like? What are my settings like? Why is split still at 10? Get to like 1. Oh my gosh. North Argentina, it's gonna be then. If I get a union card for one of these guys, it's gonna be crazy, especially because Morocco still has land here. Anyways, we're now coming. No, not London. Wall 3 is London. Oh well, Zigo, here's your time. There you go. Just put it right by there, and there you go. Norway. Well, someone is going to be interested in this country, but they're going to go like that. I am significantly tired, but supposedly I should maybe, but am I going to now? No, I'm not. What? Why have we got Arabic names in Denmark? These guys came from Brittany. What's it like in the Syrian country? There's Lou. These names are crazy. Well, Northeast Caucasus. Honestly, I'm just going to reunite them with the Caucasus. I don't even know what that says, Norway, honestly. Well, Sweden. There you go. Just, yep. I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, nope. Who wants a country and where? Oh. Might be my fan. Hold on. There we go. Who wants a country and where? Hold on. Yeah, it's my fan. No. It must be coming from the PC. Okay. I don't know. It must be coming from the PC. No. No, I'll make it lower. So we're gonna have Finnish breakaways from Wolf 3 starting by here. They're gonna go around this lake, and then they're gonna start taking more Finnish land away, and eventually they're gonna leave that. Yeah, there we go. Who's next? Germany. Okay. There we go. Yes, Germany. Finally, just destroy it. Take that. Germany's actually doing it. The Mesopotamian country which broke away from the Syrians, honestly, I've got nothing. Old empire, because that's like around where their capital is, so I don't know. Ukraine, a new nation. Who wants a nation, guys? Who wants it? Oh, We're on turn 100, honestly. I could end it, and then we'll do an episode 2 like tomorrow. What does that say? Make Caspia. Okay, I'll do that while this poll's going on. Okay, where's the poll going? Yes, okay. So save. Doodle was. There we go. Okay. So, guys, I hope you enjoy. And to finish off, if I can, nah, I'll leave it. Yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and I will